Welcome back to First Moveable Guitar Chords. This book focuses on 8 movable chord shapes. We're on page 12 and we have 4 new exercises that combine major and minor shapes. You can watch all these videos for free, but it's going to be a lot easier to learn if you have your own copy of First Moveable Guitar Chords that you can read from and write in. Plus you can help support a music teacher, so I'll leave a link in the description. At the top of page 12, we have exercise 10. This one has minor chord shapes with the root on the 5th string and major chord shapes with the root on the 6th string. It starts off with an F minor on the 5th string, so we need to find our F note on the 5th string. That's going to be at the 8th fret. And because our root note is on the 5th string, we use our 5th string minor shape. Then we move to a C major with the root on the 6th string. So we need to find our C on the 6th string. That's very close. That's also at the 8th fret on the 6th string. And because our root is on the 6th string, we use our 6th string major shape. And that's a pretty easy move, this F minor to C using these shapes, because basically these 3 fingers are forming the same shape. You're just moving them to different string sets. Now, when I play this F minor just by itself, I typically only have my first finger down to the 5th string. But if I know I'm going to be going to that 6th string shape, I just bar everything and just make sure I don't strum the 6th string when I play the F minor. So that way I just need to move these 3 fingers back and forth. So there's our F minor, C, and F minor. And then we take this same move and we just keep moving it down the fretboard. We have E minor, B, E minor. So E is just 1 fret lower than F on the 5th string. So that's going to be at the 7th fret. And the B is also at the 7th fret. So we're using those same shapes. We've just moved it down a fret. E minor, B, E minor. Same thing moving to the E flat. That just does the same move at the 6th fret. Because your B flat is also at the 6th fret. And then we have D minor, A major, and D minor, same move at the 5th fret. Once you've figured out where all your root notes are and what chords you play with those root notes, play through the exercise as slowly as you need to. This is not about speed, it's about finding chords. F minor, C major, F minor. Then we move it down a fret, E minor, B major, E minor. Move down to another fret to E flat minor, B flat major, E flat minor. And then finally we're on D minor, A major, and D minor. In exercise 11, we now have minor chords with the root on the 6th string and major chords with the root on the 5th string. Number 11 starts off with a B minor on the 6th string, so we need to find our B note on the 6th string. That's going to be at the 7th fret. And because our root note is on the 6th string, we play our 6th string minor shape. And then we have an F sharp major on string 5. Your F sharp on the 5th string is at the 9th fret. That's where your root is, and because it is on the 5th string, we play our 5th string major shape. And we go back to B minor again. And just like exercise 10, we're going to take that same move and move it down the fretboard. So next we have B flat minor. If your B minor was at the 7th fret, your B flat has to be at the 6th fret, and that's with that 6th string minor shape. And then your F, again, if your F sharp was at the 9th fret, your F is going to be at the 8th fret, using that 5th string major shape, and back to the B flat minor. Using that same move, now we have A minor on the 6th string at the 5th fret, E major on the 5th string at the 7th fret, and back to A minor, and then one more of these. A flat minor is going to be at the 4th fret, E flat major at the 5th string is going to be at the 6th fret, and back to A flat minor. Once you know where those chords are, go ahead and play exercise 11. Just as with exercise 10 and all these other exercises, play as slowly as you need to so you can find these chords. B minor, to F sharp major, to B minor, move that down to B flat minor, F major, B flat minor, A minor, E major, A minor, and then finally A flat minor, E flat major, and A flat minor. Exercise 12 is all on the 5th string, and what we're doing with each measure is changing a major chord into a minor chord. Exercise 12 begins with G major on string 5. Your G note on string 5 is at the 10th fret, and that of course is your major shape. And then the other half of the measure, still on the 5th string, we just go to G minor instead. And all through this exercise, we're just doing that same move, major to minor, and just moving it down fret by fret. Next we have F sharp major. If your G is at the 10th fret, your F sharp is going to be at the 9th fret. So F sharp major and F sharp minor, F major, F minor, and then you take that same move, you move it all the way down the fretboard until you play C major and C minor. So, G major, G minor, F sharp major, and minor, F major, minor, E major, and minor, to E flat, change it to minor, D, D minor, C sharp, and minor, and we end on C major and C minor. At the bottom of page 12 we have number 13. This is all on the 6th string, and just like the exercise we just did, we're changing majors into minors. We begin with C major on string 6, so we need to find our C note on the 6th string. That's going to be at the 8th fret. And that's a 6th string root, so we play our 6th string major shape. That moves to C minor. This is a pretty easy move because this is also a 6th string shape. It's just minor, and we just take away our 2nd finger and we have our minor. So there's our C major and our C minor. And as we just did with exercise 12, we're going to take that same move and move it down the neck 1 fret at a time. We have our C major, C minor, move it down a fret to B major, B minor, B flat minor, A at the 5th fret, A minor, A flat, A minor, A flat minor, G, G minor, going all the way to the end, F sharp minor, and finally F major and F minor. Your assignment is to practice exercises 10 through 13 on page 12 and to continue memorizing those notes on the 5th and 6th strings until they become automatic. So go through those memory exercises on pages 6 and 10 as well. And don't forget to order your own copy of First Moveable Guitar Chords. I'll leave a link in the description. Stay on this page until you're comfortable with it, and then when you're ready, I'll see you on page 13. We have a couple songs that mix major and minor chord shapes.